What is up, guys? Aurality here, back again, and signing in again for part 2 of Star Trek Fanfiction. So, when we left off, I was telling you guys about how we went to the Halo universe, and, while I was thinking about how I was going to explain to you guys of me going to the Halo universe, I actually started looking up, and the video is still ready for part 1, so by now, when you're obviously that you're watching this, it's been uploaded, but for me, it's still rendering. Anyway, so while I was thinking of that process, I'm like, man, Halo 4 comes out, what is it? November 6th, and I thought, how cool would it be if I could make the Mark 7, yes, the Mark 7, I think that's what it is, yeah, Mark 7, the helmet Master Chief will be wearing in Halo 4, how awesome would that fucking be if, I need to come back here for a better panoramic view. If I was able to make that, and honestly, there's people out there who were Halo fanatics that will go around and they'll make their armor. They make their own armor, and there's actually Halo fanatics that are doing it for Halo 4. I've seen some people, make the Hayabusa, the Recon, the action. I've actually seen a couple helmet. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry. Habit. I wanted to look at Facebook to see what the friend said about me making this helmet, but anyway, I've seen these people, make these helmets and whatnot, and I'm just like, I want to do this. I know I can do this. It's just a matter of getting the money. Now, I've added up on how much it's going to cost me just for a helmet. I'm not going to go full armor because, let's face it, I'm too fat to wear full armor, and I'm honestly planning on going on a diet soon. I was watching Reverend Byrne, and he's going on a diet, and if that fat ass can do it, then I can too. But anyway, I am hungry, so I'm watching. Okay, I'm so anyway, I'm not gonna make armor, just a helmet, and then I want to get the helmet done before Halo 4 comes out because, well, shit, imagine going there and you seeing all those.
You could list this all and do it.
All right, sorry for that pause. Little brother walked in rudely, as I was saying. Imagine how awesome it would be to go there and all the kids and their dads are like, oh my god, this kid's so fucking awesome. He's wearing his helmet. And I bet he made that. Oh my god. I don't think people understand the true glory you'll feel if you make your own helmet. I see, the history of Halo and Spartan Longshot X, they've both, or, the guys from the Halo, or history of Halo, Spartan Longshot, they've all made their own, armor and stuff. It's truly fucking awesome. I cannot wait to get to start. It's just a matter of, I gotta pay off my Halo 4, but at the same time, I gotta start building this because I have to be ready for Halo 4. So, I'm gonna be, all kiss ass like, and, go to my mom and dad and be like, hey mom, hey dad, can I borrow some money? And just, I'm not gonna use the fucking, you need respirators and, obviously I'll use gloves, but fuck respirators and fuck safety glasses. I work in an automotive shop where I am around, dangerous chemicals like that on a daily basis. Like today, and I'll explain this here in a minute, we had to make a solvent that will clean grease and dirt off the walls and floor. That really hurt. I don't want to go anywhere. I'm just gonna stand. So anyway, we made the solvent, and I inhaled it, and I wasn't wearing a respirator. Oh my god. With me, there's other things that are going to kill me in the automotive field. God damn it. That's embarrassing. And I just lost all my XP again. God damn it. See what happens when I'm getting distracted? I die. So anyway. What was I saying? I was saying something. It was important, kind of. It was important. What the fuck was it? Okay, you know what? I'll remember here in a minute. Just watch. I'm telling you, I'll remember here in a minute. So anyway, it's $230 if I, kind of, I'm not so as frugal with money. Now, me being the poor ass that I am, I'm most likely gonna, find alternative ways. Not like, oh my god, it's, gonna make the helmet shitty, but some alternative ways that will essentially not be so goddamn expensive, because honestly, I'm fuck. Hey, creepers. I'm not the richest person, and $230 is a lot of money. In a project like this, I guess not. But, I just, it's something I really want to do, I don't really mind paying that much money. And then I pre-ordered the Halo 4 limited edition, and I'm not going to be able, see, the shitty part is I'm not going to be able to wear my helmet, like, inside my GameStop, because the guys there, or at least the manager there, he's kind of a dick. I mean, they have to see your face. But, I'll take pictures with everyone and whatnot, and we'll have a fun time and whatnot. Explain people the hardships of making, said armor. Because really, guys, it's not easy. Like, people are like, oh, I could do that. It's so easy. No, it's not. Stop getting so cocky. I just read a tutorial, and it's just not easy. Anyway, so, yeah, there's that. Anyway, going back to the Star Trek fanfiction, because again, we're crossing Halo over into this in a way. And you'll see what I mean in a minute. So, what was I going to do? I'm just kind of jumping around while I'm talking, which I don't care. You guys are hearing me. My rant video in a way. Fantastic. Alright. So, the way I'm going to be doing this is, we're going to do this also. I'm going to go mining for cobblestone, because I need cobblestone and stone and whatnot. Torches. Sorry, I'm self-conscious about some things. Anyway, just... So going back. So we're in the Halo universe, and we actually end up meeting with John and Cortana. If you don't know who John is, when I say Halo, then you must either not be a Halo fan or you're just stupid. John 117, who is Master Chief, okay? We actually end up meeting up with him and Cortana, and he's wearing his Mark V suit still. And, we tell him about everything that we've done and where we're from. Crumpler's almost done with getting the multi-dimensional portal up. And so, John and Cortana's like, well, you know what? There's not much left for us to do here. Can I go back with you? And so he fakes his death. John literally fakes his death. And you're thinking, oh my god, bullshit. John, he doesn't die. Master Chief just does not die. That's actually not true, because if you've actually watched some documentaries for Halo 4, I can see them, like, they're planning on making another trilogy. Like, I can see the trilogy being done, But Master Chief isn't immortal, guys. People die. That's just how it is. Yeah, he's one of the last Spartans ever, and that sucks. But at the same time, that's just how things are. There's nothing we can do about it that's going to change it. So we've basically have turned him into he's basically becoming mortal, where we actually reveal his face if we ever make an episode. And they're like, oh my god, don't do that. No, you're not supposed to do that. That's on Halo-like. Well, honestly, it's called a fanfiction for a reason. We've always fantasized on how we want to see the Chief's face. Well, why not actually show his face? So we're gonna, most likely do that. Gotta make sure that I'm doing this right. Kind of. Perfectionist, guys. Just bear with me. Alright, that's not right. This will be 15? Alright. So anyway, they come back to us, or they come with us, and Crumpler, who is again an evil genius and engineer who is just badass, makes Chief his Mark 7 armor, a little upgraded, set to Starfleet standards. We put all our Starfleet insignias on there. You know, obviously for reasons of it's Starfleet. You know, he's basically, I've given him a filled commission of lieutenant commander. Again, because even though I'm a captain, I still hold a lot of the responsibility as like an admiral would, and we do that basically because, you know, again, we're an elite force. I am the entire fleet commander for when I go back, or for when we go back to the Alpha Quadrant. So yeah, Cortana is actually one of the most human-like people that we have in our fanfiction. Her humanity shows, and she wants to be human more than anything. Her and John, you know, if you guys have ever watched or, you know, seen the you know, or played the video games, I should say, then you know the connection John and Cortana have, and it's, you know, really it's just, you know, this awesome you know, love story, if that's what you want to call it. Basically, you know, John and her want to be together, but in a human-like way, where they can, you know, make love and, you know, have kids someday. So Crumpler goes to work on genetically altering and making a baby, one that doesn't have a brain and a soul. And in a sense, we're basically playing God is how we're doing this. Crumpler's, while he's doing this, John and Cortana, you know, start talking about, you know, their life when Crumpler's done, and Crumpler comes to me and says, look, you know, it's either she becomes an android or she's not, you know, not everything in her is human. And so Cortana, obviously, you know, I give her the option because, you know, it's going to be her body. She has the right to, you know, how she wants to be. So she chooses, you know, to be human. She wants to have kids. So Crumpler does it to where she can have kids, and he actually puts a positronic brain, an artificial brain, which is positronic, in this human-like body that we made, and or that he made. And so we transfer her AI into this body, because the way we're gonna have it is I gotta see how much time I have, because again, I'm rambling on. This actually might be a 3-parter because I have a lot to talk about. Oh, my computer's gonna hate me for this, but I don't care. Anyway, do I have enough cobblestone yet? Not yet. I need a lot more. Anyway, so this happens, and we find a way where we can actually put her AI unit into the positronic brain whilst it's still while she's, you know, actually human. And it's really weird how the way we described we're going to do this, but it's going to work, essentially. It should work. I don't see why it wouldn't work, you know. So, you know, we do that. And, hear lava. That's never a good thing when I hear lava. Because that's fine. That's what I was afraid of. So dangerous. I'm actually going to be digging this one. So going back though, so we put her AI in this body, and she's, you know, fully developed roughly around the age of, you know, 40, because John's actually in his 50s. You know, he's really old, and so we thought, hey, you know, if he's going to be old, why don't we make Cortana old? So we do. Now again, bear with me. You know, I know a lot of you Halo fans out there aren't really liking what I'm saying so far, but fuck you, you know. This is my fan fiction, essentially. All right. I think I have actually been here. I bet I have. Did I put these there? Did I put these here? I feel like I have. I really feel like I have. Let me see. I bet I've been here through here. No. Really? Is this... Oh my god. That's awesome. I've basically just made a circle. So anyway, that's enough cobblestone. So after a while, John and Cortana have a child. Her name's Alicia, a girl. And around this time, we have, the way we have it is where we're needing more. So we need just a few more sources to make this either transport conduit or quantum slipstream drive work. And so we see these two planets that are side by side, and on one planet there is a female population, no males, and on the other planet it's all males. And the two planets have been at war. They are warp technology capable. They just choose not to explore space because they have bigger problems than exploring that shit. They got to deal with their own shit. Just make sure no creepers come up from behind me while I'm running. So we're there, and the girls have us basically infiltrate the base of the males, and we eventually find a way after something happens to bring the two people together. But in order to bring them together, it takes the death of one of our crew members. Cortana has actually become, by this time, a lieutenant commander as well, and she's also an engineer. And obviously, you can see why. She's really fucking smart. She's so smart with her swag. Anyway, how much time do I have before I can say this? Perfect. All right. So her and John get into this huge argument. For what reason yet, I've still yet to decide on how I want to have this argument. But what happens is I know what happens. So John is wanting to go to the surface without her. She's wanting to go because she doesn't want to separate with him again. She's tired of them, always being apart. So Cortana basically says, I'm going if you're going, regardless of what you say. So they go. And we're on the male planet, and they actually, the way they do it, they're kind of old school. They use guns and whatnot to what is it? God, perfect. Okay. They use like bullets and guns like that from the time we have a sniper up, and me and the away team, we're actually not going to call them the away team. We're actually going to be referring to it as the ground force or something like that, away force. I don't know. You guys again understand that we are a tactical elite militarized group. So anyway, we're down there, and Chief, who is our chief of security, and an Enderman. Endermans come, they'll take blocks, and I don't know where they go, and I really hate Enderman. So anyway, Chief is, we have these special rifles that Crumpler has made, quantum phase rifles. Don't ask me to explain what the fuck they are. I'm too lazy to. So anyway, we are going to stand here. No. We're going to go stand in the tower up here until I'm done talking. So yeah. And John's going at it, and so is Cortana. And I'm fighting, I'm shooting. Obviously I have to reload the energy banks and whatnot, so I'm reloading. And I don't see a sniper. And Cortana does see him. And she sees that, I'm in trouble. And, he's... I guess the way we're going to have it is he's aiming in on his sights. And You know, he's aiming, he's about to shoot me. So Cortana runs, and this is where a slow motion moment will happen. Yes, swag. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go down there because I want the stuff. So anyway, that's basically what that's gonna be used for. Pretty cool. So she runs, slow motion moment happens. John tries to stop her, but she, you know, she's just, you know, running as fast as she can, and she jumps in front of the bullet. This is the part that I actually didn't like making up, but really, you know, it's something that just kind of makes the story, because it's weird how we have this happen. When she dies, her AI kind of gets corrupted. That's just, again, how we have it set up. So she falls into my arms, and the sniper sees John drop to his knees, and the sniper already knows that what Chief's going to do. I don't know how we're going to, again, we're still planning this part out because we just actually made this part up. But Chief falls to his knees, and he has his suit of armor. None of us are wearing these exosuits that me and Crumpler are thinking about making or incorporating, but John's in his armor. That's just, you know, John. That's who Chief is. Well, she's in my arms, and I'm just screaming, like, but again, this is a slow motion, like, so in a movie, you know, it's a slow motion, you know, moment where there is no sound, you know, there's just an emotional slow motion, you know, whatever moment, music, sad music, and then it cuts over to Chief, who takes off his helmet, and you just see tears of just anger, you know, streaming down his face, and I'm looking at him, and he's looking at me, and I know what he's going to do, and I shake my head. Chief puts his helmet back on. And the way we have this, you know, we'll have these special abilities that Chief will have that Crumpler designs in his new suit. But what he'll basically do is he'll jump up and kind of lunge in a way, and then he'll go and chase after the sniper. And so he's running and running and running, chasing after the sniper, and you know, he's running, you know, just pissed, fast as he can, using the super speed ability we give him in his armor. It allows him to run a lot faster, even as, you know, genetically altered human, he's running even faster than that. So anyway, while all of this is going on, you know, we're me and my wife, or is my actually science officer, and I'll probably explain that in a later episode. You know, I'll talk more about this on why one of the Trill science officers is my wife. But anyway, basically, we're running into the medical room where we have the Vulcan medical officer, and she's doing what she can to bring her back, but nothing's working. You know, Crumpler pulls out her AI, and Crumpler and Cortana they become best friends in a way. Like, you know, Crumpler is just, and then they're always talking, you know, about stuff about like science and whatnot. And then to see, you know, his best friend die, he just couldn't. So he pulls her thing out, which it doesn't shut down her body completely. It just shuts down her brain, except for the point of like breathing and whatnot. That's something that's just on its own system for the parts we're trying to breathe. So she's still able to breathe, but she's not coming back, obviously. So, I gotta see how much time I'm gonna get. Honestly, I don't care. I'll upload up to 45 minutes if I want to. Anyway, he runs and he goes and he's uploading to the computer, trying to pull her AI, doing what he can to basically recover what he can. But, I mean, and again, he's in a fit of rage also because he just lost his best friend. You know, Chief is, and I'll explain what Chief does in a moment, but this is basically what's happening on the ship is I'm in there, you know, I'm like, you gotta, you know, I'm just yelling, bring her back, bring her back. You know, I know captains shouldn't have emotional attachments to their crew members, especially, you know, militarized crews, but again, we're all alone out there, and we're all a family. Kind of like Voyager was, except more better, in a way. So anyway, I could make this longer if I wanted to, but I'm not going to because I don't want to waste the wood. Anyway, when the doc tells me that it's just she can't bring her back, I just, you know, I fall to my knees because me and John and Cortana, we kind of just bonded because that's just how that's how I'm gonna be as a captain, where I get to know all my crew members. But obviously I'm not gonna do that right away. I'm gonna wait until I get into the Charlie Quadrant, because then I'm not gonna have anything better to do except sit and eat sandwiches and drink tea. But anyway, I go until when John comes back from his excursion, he beams back up. I go and tell him that there's just nothing he can do, and the first thing he does is he goes into their quarters and he goes and holds his daughter. And I mean, you think of Chief as this strong man who nothing can faze him, but I mean, he was crying like just in the deepest way possible. And I give this and I'm sitting in my captain's ready room, and I mean, I'm just wondering why I wasn't the one who died. Why couldn't it have been me? Why did Cortana risk her life to save me? I mean, these are all the things I'm going to be thinking of the show. I mean, really, I kind of got sad when thinking about how when making up this part of the story. Like, I actually got sad because I'm a huge fan of Halo. I love Halo so much, and the fact that I'm incorporating the two just makes it even more so awesome. But anyway, after Crumpler realizes that there's nothing he can do for her program, he comes into my ready room. He sits down. Normally we would have sandwiches in my ready room. That's just kind of a tradition me and him will have in the story, but we just can't eat. We're just so upset. And so then comes time of the funeral. All the sad scenes where when people, like, if you've ever seen Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan, the movie, when Spock dies, how Kirk gave that speech. I'm kind of giving, like, I'm actually going to read what I wrote down. This is just kind of like a rough draft, but anyway, this is the eulogy I would give as captain. In my time, I have seen many people come and go. People I called my friends. Cortana was my friend. When the USS Nova crossed over into another dimension, I didn't know what kind of beings we would find. Surprisingly enough, we found Chief, and we found Cortana. At the time, she was just a holographic AI, but she was so very human. When they decided to come back into our dimension, they merged into a part of the crew. She merged especially fast, more so than I had expected. The crew grew a liking to her, especially Crumpler. Shortly after that, her and John got married. I was so proud to bring the two together in matrimony. As well, not long after the marriage, they had a daughter, and her name was Alicia. She was the first generation aboard the USS Nova in the Charlie Quadrant. Once more, her humanity showed. However, her time with us has fallen short, and I have the deepest of regrets. It should have been me that was killed. But the ones who want to die don't die, and those who do want to die, and those who don't want to die, are the ones who die before those who do want to die. It's sick and twisted, but that's life, and I can't change it. I can't take back her saving me. I can't take back all those times that, or I can't, there's nothing I'm going to be able to do that will make anything better. Out of all the soldiers I have fought with, out of all the men and women who have risked their lives to protect what they believe in, to fight for what they believe in, she was one of the bravest. And then right there, we're gonna have the bagpipes, as they would in the traditional Star Trek stuff. And I mean, really, this is kind of like, I got sad type. I was at my doctor's appointment yesterday. I had some some stuff done on my toe, and I was just like really sad when typing this. It killed me to type this, because again, I'm a huge fan of Star Trek and I'm a huge fan of Halo, and it just really, it was so hard. And I don't think I can really explain to you guys, just with words on how how bad it sucked. But you know, that's basically what's gonna happen. And you know, we're gonna have our berets, like, you know, if you've ever seen the green berets, like the army and whatnot, how they have theirs and whatnot, we'll have those, because again, military, you guys just bear with me. And I'll be like I'll have like a stream of tears coming out my right eye, and I'll be saluting. We're gonna be the normal salute, you know, where you put your hand up, you straighten, and you put it up by your forehead. That salute. That is what we will still have. You know, kind of go so much. I don't think they still do that. But anyway, it's, you know, just really gonna be an awesome fan fiction. I know that I kind of hate the fact that Cortana's the one that's one of the first ones of the main crew to die, but this is the part where a lot of people, you know, they're gonna freak out, like, how is this possible? Well, she comes back to life. Crumpler, without thinking one time, saved a backup of all that she was, and every time she would go into the engine room, or the engineering section, she would always take out her AI and make a backup. And she was just in engineering before going down and dying. So we had a pretty, you know, there was a pretty recent save, and so Crumpler does what, I mean, he just goes to work and he starts making another, you know, human body. You know, these don't take long to develop because, you know, for whatever reason why. But I mean, he's just going to work, and he's making, you know, this right here. And so, you know, while he's all doing this and whatnot, you know, he calls me into engineering and John, and he's like, guys, I have good news. I mean, he's just happy. And I didn't know what he was doing. Normally, he would have told me what he was doing, but in this case, he didn't. I swear to God, if you break into my house, I will punch you. So yeah, anyway. He goes on, he's telling us, I have a backup of her, you know, and it's, you know, from a couple days ago. And John's just like, impossible, I don't believe you. You're just lying to me to kind of cheer me up in a way. That it's just cruel and sick. So, Crumpler's like, no, really. So then he downloads Cortana's AI, or her backup AI, into another chip. And he puts it into the newly developed body. It looks exactly like the last one, looks exactly like Cortana. And he brings it to life. And, you know, Chief just, he still can't believe it. And the first thing Cortana does is basically hug him. She asks him, what am I doing in engineering? And so we explained to her what happened. I mean, she just felt so bad. And after that, things between her and Chief just weren't so good. But we're going to have an episode where they, like, have a, you know, where they have, like, a, they're like this huge argument, and, you know, they question their love, but something brings them back together. And I think we're going to have it to where it was their daughter that does it. But, ow, no, don't go down there. There's a creeper somewhere. Anyway, you know, so what time? 33 minutes. Holy shit, this is the longest video I've ever done for YouTube. I'm actually kind of proud, but I can do that. You know? I've had my account for a long time, you know. So anyway, you know, it's just, again, I really cannot wait to start writing this. We're gonna, you know, be starting either tomorrow or you know, sometime this weekend. But, you know, regardless of when we're gonna start, it's, you know, still a cool story. In regards to me making a fuck. A quick go make before this episode ends. Another sword and enchanted with what little XP I have. So anyway, you know, I really want to make this Halo 4 helmet, and I think what I'm gonna do is kind of be that asshole. But I mean, I'm gonna do this on the inside, not the outside. But what I'm gonna basically do is because I will basically you know, make the Mark 7 helmet from Halo 4, and then I'm gonna go to the midnight release of Halo 4. Fucking die. Oh, hell yeah. Gold? Yes, okay, thanks. Or iron, whatever. So yeah, I'll basically, and then on the inside, I'm gonna paint in there the Starfleet insignia. Just because I can, you know. No one's really gonna notice because it's gonna be on the inside, so the only one that's gonna know what's there is me. But you know, still, fucking badass. Okay, and that's actually 2 pieces of iron. Holy shit. Okay. So you know, again, I just it's gonna take me a while to get this started. It's a lot of money, but I cannot wait to do so. And then the fact that I'm gonna be adding a Starfleet logo just makes it all the better. Where's 7? Give me a 7. 8, 7, sweet. Bane of Arthropods. Holy shit. Let's go see what this does. There's a spider, I hear it. Be like a diamond sword and one hit the fuck out of this shit. Oh, no. Shit. Oh, shit. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Fuck. Don't blow up, don't blow up. No! God damn it. Okay, that's not really the fucking best. Did my bow disappear? Oh god, please don't tell me it disappeared. Okay, no. I would have fucking killed somebody had that disappeared. Holy shit. Oh fuck, that's Creeper. So anyway, 37 minutes. Okay, I have to end it here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed the story and my idea for the Halo helmet. Remember, guys, to comment, like, rate, and subscribe. Really helps me out. And this is Aurality signing out. Peace.